everyone. How are you doing? How's everyone? Okay, so it's May. Welcome to All Signs. If you're new to the channel, because I know I've got some new subscribers, I do this reading twice a month. We do it at the beginning of the month and halfway through to kind of look at your element, whether you're a fire sign, earth sign, water sign, or air sign. We look at your sun, your rising, your moon, and your Venus. So these readings are just to kind of help you maybe get some insight, some messages that, I don't know if they help confirm something for you, give you some sense of validation of what you are already feeling, or maybe give you some guidance into what might be coming up, how to prepare, how to navigate. But before we get into the readings, I like to do a little intro on the astrology that we are going to experience in the first half of May. So we are now fully out of eclipse season, which is nice. We've now passed the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. You guys are likely feeling a lot of stress, anxiety, things coming up like that. You're just like, where's all this anxiety coming from? I would say, poor sleep or trouble sleeping, is going to be something that is, felt by many. I'm here to tell you that's going to start to subside. May is going to be a lot lighter and brighter of a month for all of us. Hey, Lexus, how are you? And I think that we're in for some really nice surprises. We have the new moon in Taurus, which is conjunct Uranus, coming up on the 7th, 8th, depending on where you are in the world. And this is actually going to be our first activation of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. So for many of you, you may have not really experienced anything surprising or a big shift in your life when it comes to that whole Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Some of you may have. I know some of you have. But for the most part, most of us haven't. And that's because, one, it's a 14-year cycle. But two, because it's going to start getting activated every planet that hits that point. So for instance, this new moon, the luminaries are going to hit that point of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. It's going to activate it. We're going to have Venus cross over this point in the month of May, which is going to activate it. Venus is the dispositor of Taurus. So that's going to be a major activator for it. And also we're going to have Mercury and Mars eventually come past, and which are all our personal planets, and activate it. And then again, later in the year, when we have our full moon in Taurus, as the moon goes over that, we're going to see another activation point. So we're going to see some of that surprise energy kind of coming up, but it feels like it's going to be lighter. It feels like it's going to be more for our benefit than not. Again, it really depends on your chart, but I would say overall, we're in for some lucky surprises in the month of May, which is like, yay, we need them. I feel like we really need them, especially when Venus comes together with Jupiter. So we have the sun that's going to hit Jupiter. Venus is going to hit Jupiter as Jupiter's now moving away from Uranus towards the sign of Gemini. And so we are going to see these beautiful activations of the two most benefic planets in the sky, Venus and Jupiter, coming together in the sign of Taurus, which rules our values, it rules our money, it rules our resources, it rules our own self-worth, it rules pleasure, it rules luxury items, our artistic beauty. So there's some really interesting elements that could be influenced in our lives upon those points. I would say, though, expect next week, when we have that new moon in Taurus, expect some big surprises coming in. I do feel like they will be on the luckier side, the more ooh, I kind of like this. And again, because it's a new moon in Taurus, we're looking at your money, we're looking at your finances, the way you make money, the way maybe you're going to be making more money, This could see raises for some of you. This could see sudden influx of money coming your way. Depending on where Taurus lands in your astrological chart, for me, it's my 11th house. So that's my long-term gains and visions. It's my social media. So it's all you guys. It's, it's all those things. And so it could be my friends. It could be my network. I could have a friend, crazy enough, I think that might be happening sooner than later, where I could see a really beautiful surprise that helps me out financially, that helps me out with my long-term goals, helps me out with my resources. So we'll see what happens. Just remember, there's some key activation points. So take note of when Venus crosses over that point where Jupiter and Uranus came together, which was the 21-22 degree mark. When the sun crosses over that, when Mercury and Mars cross over that, but then also when Venus comes together with Jupiter and the sun comes together with Jupiter, really big. So, what else? Guys, I'm just coming off the high of my Forbidden Journey retreat in Breckenridge, Colorado. Wow. It's just, I love connecting with you guys in real time, I get to touch you. And it was so nice because during the journeys, I got to just lay on the floor and cradle someone and hold them against my chest and just give them all the nurturing love that they needed during their journey, or just give hugs and, just really offer the healing in a different way that it's impossible to do over online. Some of the people have told me that it was life transformational for them. The massive Kundalini awakening for one of the people there, whoa, massive Kundalini awakening. Which happened at the last retreat too, but this one was really, really strong. I'm just going to let you guys know, tickets are on sale for the next one, and it's probably going to be my last one for a while. So if you're wanting to come to the next retreat, it is in September 18th through the 21st. It is during the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, which just happens to be what my whole retreat is based off of. The entire 12th house, the sign of Pisces. That's going to be a very, very potent activation for deep psychic dives and plant medicine, which is ruled by Pisces, healing, inner child, all that stuff, plus spiritual transcendence. So if you're interested in coming, tickets are now on sale. It's going to be my last one for a while, just because I've got some things coming up in the future that they're unknowns, and they take precedence before I can even start designing the next one. So, probably won't be until at least a year and a half from now till the next one. So I would say, if you haven't come to one, or you did come to one and you want to come again, I'd love to see you there. Link to inquire about tickets is down below. With all that being said, let's just jump into it, because I got somewhere to go. I think I got a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction activation happening after this live. So fire signs, you guys are first. Let me just write down the time here. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's in store for my fire signs for the first half of May. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for my fire signs? What is the main theme of their reading? And what is the potential challenge? Okay, what is the potential challenge? Ooh, I like the theme of your reading, fire signs. Okay, what is the potential challenge? And of course, if you guys need to book your own reading with me, a healing session, all of the links for that are in the description below as well. I thought so. Okay. Sorry, my nose is running. Okay, the theme of your reading, fire signs, for the first half of May is the Alchemical wedding. Are any of you getting married? Are you about to get married, proposed to? I don't know. No, but in all seriousness, this is about union. This is about things finally coming together, things that have been in the process of transformation, finally merging into harmony, into unity. So, let me just go into the book here for you. So yeah, this is about ritual, celebration, uniting. So I would say for those of you fire signs, it does feel like you have something to celebrate, but I want you to keep this in mind because I'm looking at your issue, like your potential challenge, and it's important that you really focus on what is taking place in your life. Okay, so the laboratory morphs into a dreamlike dance floor, and all your allies, your fellow alchemists and ancestors are here to witness the celebration. What was once lost has been found. What was once denied has come home fully into the alchemist's embrace. The work is often felt as serious and studious, but this is a time for levity and this is a time for lightness. So I would say for those of you who've been feeling like this is a time for you to celebrate, this is a time for you to let go, have fun. Something is really coming together. There is a reason to celebrate in your life for some reason. You have come so far. Energy is radiating from the uniting of opposites and the redrawing of life's blueprint for you at this time. The new form has arrived, but the unknown has become known. So if you've been like wondering, like, something hasn't been fully answered, or you've had doubts, or something is finally going to come into view here for you. Now, your challenge is the oil of vitriol. So the reason why I'm saying what I think is going to be happening for you, fire signs, is that there's two messages here. One, I think you might have someone around you in your life, or this could just be you, who is perhaps going to try and rain on your parade. They might be a little too serious. They may want you to just focus on, like, I don't know, the mundane of life. I would say push that person aside, or just don't talk to them as much, or like if you're supposed to meet up with them, delay it for some time. Like put it towards the end of May. This is a time for you to really focus on your fun, your lightheartedness, and enjoying something that you have achieved. You may, for some of you, also just be your own worst critic, and you may just not even see it. You might be so wrapped up in your own negativity or all the things that are going wrong that you actually even miss the amazingness of what is coming together for you. And I would hate for that to happen. Sometimes we can bypass our big achievements, our celebrations, because we're too focused on all the things that still haven't come together. Don't do that during this time. So let's go into your cards, fire sign, and see where this is all going. What do we need to know about the past? Fire signs, what do we need to know about the past? Oh my, okay. Well, fire signs, you have the 9 of Cups in your past, and you have the 10 of Cups. So there were some blissful moments here in the past here. I don't know, something's dreams coming true, or there's been a focus at the very minimum on dreams coming true here in your past, on like your deepest desires, what you ultimately see as your end goal for life. Like, and when I say that, I just mean like happiness, what would make you so happy. Okay, and we also have the Fool in reverse coming up. Okay, what do we need to know about what's coming into the present moment? Okay, we have the 4 of Crystals in reverse. What else? What else is coming into the present moment here for my fire signs? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And the 2 of Crystals. All right, we have the Death card in reverse. For anyone who's wondering, this is my Dreamy Moons tarot deck. I know I often get asked what decks I'm using. And the other one is my Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. Okay, we have the 7 of Stars in reverse. And then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Interesting energy. So the overall energy is the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Swords. And underneath it is Judgment in reverse. All right, so I feel like fire signs, there's going to be a breakthrough for you, an aha moment, some kind of big revelation or new way of seeing something that you weren't seeing before. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be either around a decision that you've either previously made or you've delayed making. And it's got a heavy spiritual connotation to it. Like it's deeply embedded in your spiritual journey. New insights, new ideas, new opportunities when it comes to, like, there might be a new opportunity around a new idea. But again, it's a big shift. So in your past, you have the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. I feel like you've definitely, at the very minimum, there's been focus on what it is that your big wishes and desires are, and what your long-term happiness goals are. And I think you set a foot on a new trajectory, a new opening or way of doing something. It's like a new path of some sort, a new timeline opened up. But it also feels like you kind of went in a little hesitant. You weren't, I don't know if you might have been gung-ho, but there is something that's about you that's kind of holding back. And so even though like you've got your eyes and your goals and your heart set on the things that you deeply desire, as it's taking you into an area that feels a little brand new for you, well, a lot brand new actually. And you're going in there's a little bit of hesitation or something that's holding you back within. And I'm not saying that it's there for a reason because there's something bad that you're doing. It's just, you might be blocking, or you might have some sort of subconscious, again, oil of vitriol. This talks about the things that are toxic within us. Now, coming into your present moment, you have the 4 of Crystals in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Crystals. Okay, look, it looks like you're coming out of, with the 4 of Crystals in reverse, like there's a little bit of anxiety here. There's a little bit of restlessness, but you're wanting to move. But with the Page of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Crystals, it feels like there's excitement. It feels like there's passion, and there's a new, again, you're embarking on something new. And for a lot of you, this might be more creative. It might be very spiritual based. But whatever it is, it's drumming up some excitement. And there's this 2 of Swords here though, which is telling me though that you're not sure. There's a reason to pause. Like I'm getting, for some of you, you're doubting yourself. And this is why, like, this card I think is coming up as your challenge. There's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity for something to really come together. It's coming together in a new way, I want to say. And you might be blocking it because of the thoughts, okay? Beliefs, ideas. And I think you're going to have a new way of seeing something. You're going to have a breakthrough in your perception or beliefs or something, on the first half of May. Now, in your future, you have the Death card in reverse, the 7 of Stars in reverse, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Interesting cards that are coming up in your future. There's a difficulty in letting go, or for some of you, with the Death card in reverse, there could be something that is surfacing that you thought was over, and it's not. And it could be something within you that you thought you'd healed. It could be someone in your life. It could be a situation. But what's really good though is nice message. This might be tied to the block here actually, because I see you pulling your energy out of it. Like there's something that you thought maybe you let go of, or something that you thought was finished. And I think you're going to really come to realize like it's not. But it's just something that you need to detach your energy. You need to stop investing, and you need to stop putting value on. You need to stop putting your time or energy into. And I see you doing that with the 8 of Wands. You're like in reverse. This is telling me that you're like, I'm done with that. No more. Like I'm not going to give it, this is like, when this is upright, this sometimes is my all systems go card, but it's in reverse, and that's just telling me like you're done with that so that you can move forward with this new opportunity or this new idea that's kind of coming in, because it does feel like something is coming together and it has the opportunity to come together, but there's also like this block here. So let's see where this is going for my fire signs. What do we need to know about the Ace of Crystals? What do we need to know about the Ace of Crystals? Ooh, look at that. Two of Cups. There's our wedding card again. This could be about a relationship. It could be about a partnership in business. It could be a partnership in project. It could be just an idea, like ideas coming together. Tell me more about this Ace of Crystals. Ah, there we go. The Five of Pentacles coming up. See, I knew it. There's a lack mentality or a withholding, pulling back, keeping yourself away from this in some way. Like, and I don't think you guys are necessarily doing it on purpose. It feels a little more subconscious. It feels a little more under the surface. What's this Ace of Crystals? And it's like needing to make, it's either a decision you've delayed making or you've made, but like in the past, but now like it's almost like it's resurfacing because there's a breakthrough around it. What else do we need to know about this Ace of Crystals? Page of Wands. It's bringing good news. So you're going to have this good news, this new idea. There's something that's infusing your life with excitement, passion, something that definitely for some of you sparks your inner child. This for a lot of you also has a lot of creative forces behind it. And then others of you, it feels very deeply spiritual in nature. But whatever it is, it's bringing positivity. Again, the problem is, let me just move something out of the way here. The problem is that there's a lack of mentality here, or a withholding of self, a withholding from the actual goodness. Again, like I said, don't dismiss some of the good things that are happening when you're focused on all of the oil of vitriol. Okay, so let's go into your Nine of Cups. I just want to say, I did hot tub psychic readings at the retreat, which was so fun. Oh my gosh, the amount of information that came through. Yeah, and I'm saying that because I look at the alchemical wedding and it was so cool. Okay, so on your Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. So you're really thinking, okay, what I love about this Nine of Cups here is that you're really focused on, okay, where do I want my energy to go? What do I want to invest in? What do I want my fruits to bear? And instead of like focusing on what you don't have, here you seem to be focusing on the positive. You're like ready to move forward. So this is a really good energy. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Ooh, well, here is the oil of vitriol. Okay, you have the Five of Wands and the Devil coming up on your Ten of Cups. There is a fear that you're so conflicted about your happiness, your long-term goals of when it comes to your deepest wishes and desires. Maybe it has to do with family. Maybe it has to do with a dream home, a dream job. I don't know, but like whatever would fill your cups, fill your heart. You're excited about this, you're wanting to put it, but there's also like this inner conflict. This is how I'm feeling you're pulling yourself back. So with the Devil there's either some kind of toxic behavior, or there's a fear, or something that you feel stuck in, and it's really creating some sort of inner conflict. For some of you, there might be drama around you when it comes to this. That you feel stuck to, that is maybe impeding this dream of yours. What's this Fool in reverse? What's the Fool in reverse? Okay, we have the King of Wands with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, this is you, fire signs. You might be dealing with another fire sign, or you might be dealing with someone who is very, I don't know why I want to say this. I want to say headstrong, but in their convictions, in their values. But there's someone who really knows what they want. They're very secure in who they are. For some of you, this might be about like pursuing your own business, or pursuing a higher position in your career. This could also, for some of you, be pursuing some higher level of spiritual attainment. Whatever it is, though, I want to say you're pursuing it, but you also, with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, there is a part of you that feels like you're limited on how you're going to get there. Like you don't have multiple options. Like you feel like there's only one way of doing it. And I'm feeling very compelled to share with you, fire signs, that that's not the case at all. There are multiple avenues. And sometimes, again, when we're so focused on what's not happening, we don't get to see all the other doors that could be potentially opening up for us. And I think you're going to get a breakthrough around that. What's this Four of Crystals in reverse? What's this Four of Crystals in reverse? Oh, there we go. So you have successfully pulled the Tower and the Devil card, fire signs. Bravo, bravo. Okay. What else do we, and the Death card. What else do we need to know about the Four of Crystals in reverse? Something's gonna, yeah, okay. You're gonna feel a little restless because you're gonna get a surprise in the first half of May. But like I said, I feel like these surprises are good, but if they're not good, they're pushing you in a good direction. So Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to find yourself unexpectedly in a place that you are tired of being in, and you're like, I'm done with this. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And you're going to be taking very swift action to get yourself out of it. Or something's going to happen to help you get out of it. There's a big surprise coming here in the first half of May for you, fire signs. But it has something to do with being stuck in a situation that you're so like, you're done, you're exhausted by, you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. So it creates some restlessness. So this Page of Wands in reverse, it's interesting because I feel like this is good news. Ten of Pentacles. As I say that, it feels like it's good news, but there's a block around it. So I love this. Money for my fire signs. King of Cups in reverse. You're emotionally withholding. Four of Cups. Your fire signs. Okay. You've got an opportunity here to have potentially a doorway opening up to a long-term investment, something you really want to put your time and energy into, something you really want to maybe put your money into, or it's opening up a pathway for you to receive a lot of money. But you're emotionally detached in some way, or restricting yourself or holding yourself back, and it's not allowing you to receive. And I feel like this is a good thing, whatever this is that's coming in, or there's a really positive way to look at this, but you're not seeing it because you're focused on all the things that could go wrong or have gone wrong in the past, is what it feels like. And I think that's what's going to come up here, because this is what this Death card, there's something about your past that seems to go wrong, you are still tied to in some way, and you're needing to let go of it. So what's this Two of Crystals? What's this Two of Crystals? Four of Swords. Okay, so you come out of the Four of Crystals and then you go back into the Four of Crystals because you're like, what am I doing? And it feels like it's because you're jostling between, like, there's a part of you that's aware there's something good, but then there's also a part of you that's like, oh, shoot, like, you know, like, what do I do here? And you just start focusing on, it's like the ego wants to come in and just say, oh, but remember when all of this happened and like in the past. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Okay, there's your Ace of Wands in reverse. A new fiery, exciting beginning. Something that really sparks the passions within you. We have the Empress in reverse. Again, it's, you know what it is? It's you're freaking not able to receive it. You're not open to receiving it, fire signs. There's something that you're either blocking in your own personal value, your own self-worth, or like your own ability to just receive. And I think you're going to go within and you're going to realize that this is your actual block. This is what's holding you back, because it does feel like you've got something good on the table coming your way. But I don't know if there's other things in your life that are going on that are not related to it and they're consuming you, or if this is all tied in. It could be either or. Let me look at your death card for what is coming into your future. This death card in reverse. What do we need to know about the death card in reverse? The Emperor. Okay. You may, again, so, let me see. Hold on a second. The Lovers in reverse. I don't know if you're, okay, for some of you, this might be a relationship thing. You might be dealing with, like your person where things have not gone right in the past and you're holding on to a story of how things just never worked out. For others of you, it could be partnerships in business. It could be, scared of really taking the lead. And then like not working out. Okay. And then we also have the moon. So there's darkness around here. There's confusion. There's uncertainty. Okay. You are going to have to face something that is deeper within you, that is tied into some kind of way you're looking at things, or the way you kind of make your ideas about situations, the beliefs that you form. And you're going to have to address this kind of coming up. And then the reason why you're going to have to address it, because you actually have an opportunity on the table here, fire signs, that allows you to go deeper. It allows for an alchemical wedding. It allows for things, but you're kind of stuck in this place of focusing on either pulling back or what isn't there. Like you're coming from like a lack or empty kind of place versus like a full receiving kind of place, which is why the Empress is here in reverse. What's this Seven of Stars? Because I do see you're going to finally, okay, I love it. So you're pulling your energy out of like these heavy burdens or obstacles, the things that you've been carrying for a really long time that just weigh you down, that don't actually allow you to get to the places that you want to get to. It makes it much difficult. It makes it slower. It slows you down. And you're like, you know what? You're ready to pull your energy out of that. So, okay. Yeah. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you're pulling your energy out of the things that you've really struggled to pull your energy out of, like the things that you just find yourself like, I know I should be going this way, but I always find myself pulled back to the same thing. You're going to be putting an end to that. Yeah. And look, and then you got your Star card coming up. You're really focused on your dreams. You're focused on your deepest wishes and desires, which is what this whole reading opened up to. And I feel like you've got an opportunity somewhere on the table here, fire signs, that's kind of leading you down that path. It's opening up, at the very minimum, it's opening up a doorway that takes you down that path, if it's not already taking you right there. And you got to detach and pull your energy out of something. Stop feeding the beast is what I'm hearing. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Queen of Swords. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. One more card, please. Okay. And the World. Okay, yeah, you're putting an end to what it feels like is you're kind of putting an end to some kind of belief. There's a sense of detachment and coldness from being able to work with others, to work with another, to collaborate, to build, to master something that you want to master. You've held yourself back, and I think whatever ways it's interesting with this Queen of Swords. She's great at communication, but she's like, she tells it how it is. Like, it's just a hard truth. And it feels like, you know what it feels like? It feels like, I don't know, you're softening your edges, fire signs. It feels like you're softening your edges and you're putting an end to like the hardness of something, or always believing like the hardness of a reality, and allowing for a little more flexibility to come in, a little more softness, a little more, I don't know, magic. That's what it feels like. So, I like it, fire signs. That's my reading for you. If you want your own reading, book in the links below. I can't spend too much time going into the details here because I have an appointment to run to after this. So I'm just trying to make sure I get through everyone's signs on time. Let me know in the live chat if that resonated with my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. It's for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Get some water. All right. And as we head into, right at the 35-minute mark, we are going into Earth signs. Okay. Earth signs. We head into Earth signs. Remember that you can book a reading or a healing session with me down below. And don't forget, I'm officially selling tickets to the next retreat. September 18th to the 21st during the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse. Holy shizballs. Oh, which also is when Venus hits the south node again. I don't know if any of you felt that at the end of November last year, early December. I certainly had my own Venus south node conjunction. If Alexis is still in the chat, she knows what it is. She was there. If Dawn's in the chat, she knows what it is too. Okay, so let's see here. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So with Venus conjuncting the South Node, this is about really letting go of all the things that hold us back from receiving love, from feeling love, from being in relationship, to money, to values, to receiving pleasure. So this is like I think there's going to definitely be Kundalini awakenings with this energy for sure. So something to think about if anything resonates with you. But for the first half of May, let's look into my Earth signs and find out what's happening. Please be good. Please be good. Show me money sacks falling down from the sky and, I don't know, babies. All right. Let's see here. What is in store for my Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. Yeah, this new moon in Taurus, that's very surprising. Oh, it's happening the day after my birthday this weekend. And I'm like, please, no more tears this year. No tears on this birthday like last year. Okay. What is the main theme of my Earth signs reading, and what is the potential challenge? Ooh, very similar to fire signs. Okay, what is the potential challenge? Oh, wow. Okay. Venus is doing her work this month. Go figure. Sun is in Taurus for most of it. So, Venus is home. Conjunction is the theme of my Earth signs reading. So this is about two things becoming one. This is about two energies amplifying together to make something even more strong. The challenge, excuse me. The challenge is Earth's heart. The Earth's heart is really about going into the core love. Let me see here. Depth, pulse, buried treasure. So there's a theme of something really coming. I love this. This is so great. I'm telling you, May's going to be better. Okay. There's something for you, Earth signs, where two things or two people are coming together, or you and something are coming together. That is going to I am getting so much amplification energy off this conjunction cards, or something that's getting really amplified. But the challenge is, how deep can you go? Are you willing to go deep enough to get your buried treasure? This is about the pulse, right? The pulse of your heart, what makes it beat, what makes you feel alive inside, the pulse of the earth's heart, feeling connected to the earth in many ways is very much a theme here too. So, amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. Some may differ with that theory. We can only suppose what is there. Such is the mystery of the Earth's Heart card. It is related to the archetypal image of the cave and the fourth chakra located at the heart. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be a new love, a way of serving others, an offering to the planet and its resources. In alchemical texts, this card roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of her longing to provide, to teach. You've already felt the pulse of Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen, to be a student of her wisdom. So I feel like there's a challenge here for you, Earth signs, to really listen to the depth of your soul, to listen to the depth of what's calling you from within. And I would say even the depth of just the mother energy, because we're talking about the heart. So the feminine, the heart, the earth's heart, to nurture, to give, to tend to provide life, all of that. So something wants to come together, but that's the core challenge here, or the issue at hand. So let's see where this is going for my earth signs. What do we need to know about the past? Okay, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry that you can't see the top row. I didn't fix my camera as well. I'm just noticing that right now. Okay, we have the Ace of Crystals in reverse. And we have the Judgment in reverse. It was going to come out upright, but it spun around. So we will take it that way. Oh, Two of Wands coming in to your current energies. The flower of life in the heart of your spread, Earth signs. I love that, considering your issue is the Earth's heart. What else do we need to know about the current energies? The Nine of Wands in reverse. Some of my earth signs are going to be surrendering. Laying down the need to make everything so difficult. Two of Crystals in reverse. I always love seeing this card in reverse. What else is coming into the future? Ooh, wow. We have the Four of Wands, Earth signs, a celebration. Two things coming together in harmony, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, overall energy, the Two of Stars in reverse and the Knight of Crystals in reverse. Okay, earth signs, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you got Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is about making a choice. This is about making a choice, and I would say that you're trying not to rush into this choice. As I say that, the Temperance card is right underneath. Ooh, and the Nine of Cups. Nice. Okay, this is a big choice. This is a big choice, Earth signs. You don't want to rush into this. You do need to make a choice, but it feels like there's a bit of a slower process here happening. And I think it's because you just want to make sure. With the Knight of Crystals, this is about really kind of crossing your T's, dotting your I's. Perhaps you may have rushed things in the past and they didn't work out. And I'm saying that because of what I'm seeing here in your past too. So in the past, you have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Crystals in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. So it looks like, you're struggling to bring in something that you're really wanting to manifest, or you've been working hard to bring into your life in some capacity or build upon. And with the Ace of Crystals in reverse, interesting because this is telling me that there's something's not, there's a perception shift needed, or a block in how do I say this? A block in truth, a block in, and then this truth would be a new way of looking at something. The Judgment card in reverse. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you've been questioning your own judgment from seeing this card here. So I'm seeing a little bit of questioning, a little bit of self-doubt up here in the past for some of you earth signs. For others of you, it feels like you're just really wanting to get on your path, you know, like you're like, what do I need to do to get on this path that feels like my most highest timeline? And I say that because that's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the Two of Wands. I feel like you're entering into a new timeline, earth signs. You're going to have a choice to make, and you're looking at two potential timelines here. One of them feels like the one you've already been on, and the other one is the one you want to get on. And with the Flower of Life coming here, actually, let me just go into the book. That's why I have this here. Let me just put you there. The Flower of Life, the sacred geometry, the universe, creation. I am at one with the universe. We are all one. I love that that's this heart of your spread, and this is what your whole reading is about, is conjunction, two things coming together as one, amplifying as one. This card is the opposite of the Self card. Is assigned to step away from your ego and detach from everything that forms your identity. The Flower of Life is the blueprint of creation. It has existed for thousands of years, reminding us of the unity of everything. It feels like there's some sort of, I'm getting visions right now of like me seeing, I'm seeing literal like different sacred geometrical shapes kind of all starting to float and layer on top of one another, and that amplifies them. And it's like their match is meeting, and they make a new blueprint from that match, and it's interesting. So there's something that's being created here, and it's of a higher form, earth signs. You have a potential here to really align with this. The problem is you're going to have to surrender. The Nine of Wands. I see you surrendering. You're going to need to surrender if you're fighting this, earth signs, which we love to do, especially Tauruses, because we're fixed signs. But if, you know, you're struggling to let go, this is the first half of May is really something you want to look at to let go. We also have the Two of Crystals in reverse, the Four of Wands, and then the High Priestess in reverse in your future. It looks really good, earth signs. I see you coming out of some kind of pause. So again, I feel like you're needing to take your time, but I think you're going to make a decision, or the energies of they've been slow, or they're going to finally pick up, and you're going to move in the direction of this timeline that you're feeling very compelled to enter into or align yourself with. And I'm seeing for some of you with the Four of Wands coming here, there's fun times. There's a celebration. Hey, I've got my birthday coming up. There's a reason to celebrate, reason for family, for friends to get together. For some of you, this could mean someone very important to you. Like this could be a relationship coming together, like a soulmate, a twin flame, if you believe in that stuff. I think it's shit, but whatever. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum about twin flames. All right, I may have just done that, but whatever. To each their own. I just hate the whole idea of it, because so many people get attached to this one person, this one soul in the billions that are here, the 8 billions, and it's just so limiting. Okay. So I'm seeing that, you know, with the High Priestess here, mysteries are solved. Questions are answered. Something is revealed. It's very clear here what's going on. There's no wondering. So I would say, earth signs, there's a need to really surrender to the depths, the core, to really go deeper than you've ever gone before. But, you know, of course, that's scary for all of us to do. Let's see, Two of Stars in reverse. What's this Two of Stars in reverse? Okay, the Ten of Cups in reverse. the World, and then there's your Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you are really unclear about your path on towards like your happiness, your long-term goals. And I feel like you're going to be making a choice about this because there is an achievement coming up here. There is a finality. There is a closing of a cycle so that a new cycle can open. And I would say it has to do with you feeling blocked on your, look, the Ten of Cups came up in this reading. It came up in the last reading. Again, this is like your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, Venus moving into Taurus, and Venus getting ready to come against and activate the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction and meet up with Jupiter. So I think you're going to be making a decision. And if you're feeling out of balance about something, you're really finding that balance. But I'm getting more so for more of you. This is about a choice. And the pathway that has seemed to elude you up until now, I don't think is going to elude you much longer, Earth signs. That's the very strong message I'm getting from your reading right now. Overall, I would say that might be the main takeaway. But let's just see. With this Three of Wands in reverse, we have the Hierophant in reverse. What else do we need to know? There's our Taurus energy. And King of Cups. Okay, so, you know, you've been struggling to like really manifest something, to bring something towards you. For some of you, this might be a higher level of intuition and spirituality. For some of you, this might be someone that you deeply care about on a very mature level. This could be just also reaching a very healed state emotionally. The problem is that you're realizing that you have to go about this in ways that are not traditional for you, or you're going outside of your box of familiarity with the Hierophant here in reverse. It's not your normal traditional way. It's more unconventional. Let me see what this Ace of Crystals is in reverse. The Moon in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse with the Judgment card, which is interesting because the Judgment's in reverse right here. There's a lie that you've been telling yourself, or a false truth, or I don't know. It's a belief that doesn't serve you, to put it very simply. You're also listening to, I want to say, like the negative talk, and it's more from like, because it's the Page here, it's a more immature energy. It's not a very seasoned energy, so it feels a little inner child to me. But it also is just coming from an immature place, one that does not have a lot of practice or experience. And there's confusion here. I want to say there was confusion. I think you discovered something here, Earth signs, about your path and how to finally bring what it is that you want, like bring to life what has felt dead, like, and it could have been your passions, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. But there's something very deeply spiritually awakening also about what happened here, about this clarity, this opening, helping you get out of your own way mentally. What's this Judgment card? What's this Judgment card in reverse? The Three of Wands again in reverse. You got the Judgment card and the Three of Wands twice in this line in your past here. The Magician in reverse. You're really struggling. I think you realized that maybe you were making the wrong decisions, or you were being too judgmental about something. Maybe too critical. It was really putting a strain on how you were able to bring something in towards you, your ability to manifest. I also, when I see the Magician in reverse, I also get manipulation energy, and that could just be like you're trying to manipulate something. And I don't necessarily mean that from like a really toxic place, just like control, like trying to control something. But it wasn't working. That's why I think the surrender card's coming up here for you too, Earth signs. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. You're needing to be willing to receive. There's something here that was coming your way with the Six of Pentacles, like a gift, an offering. I have to say, it feels, because there's two Judgment cards here, and it's so close to the Earth's heart. I feel like this is like a universal gift, like a gift from the universe, like something you were wanting to bring in. But there's something about being open to receiving, like not closing your fist when you're asking for something. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, or the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is your timeline. Okay, so you can take the timeline of being broke ass for some of you. No, it's about really like feeling like this lack. I feel, or there's an easier path. There's one where you finally get to drop all the burdens. There's a path where you don't have to have the obstacles. It doesn't have to be heavy anymore. Or you have the path of how do I say this? Again, not being able to receive your own abundance and when I say abundance, it could be financial, it could be whatever makes you feel stable, secure, anything that would be like a long-term goal or dream of yours that you'd want to invest time and energy, maybe money into. You're looking at two timelines here. One's really easy and much more lighthearted. And one feels empty, to be quite honest. It feels like it just costs you a lot. Now, when I say it costs you a lot, I don't really mean financially, although it could be financially. It just feels like it costs your soul a lot. What's this Flower of Life? But these are the two timelines you're kind of looking at. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups coming in. Love that on your Flower of Life, especially when we're talking about receiving, being open, following your heart. Maybe there's an offer of love coming your way, an offer of emotional fulfillment, a dream that you're wishing for. We have the Six of Cups. For some of you, if this does involve another person, this is someone you feels very familiar to you. It might be someone from a past life. It might be someone from your past, but there's a sense of nostalgia. There's a sense of like really knowing, but there's a blueprint that's being created here. Creation, like this is the Flower of Life. So for some of you, this is also about moving towards a dream of yours that you feel very connected to, that feels almost like connected to a past life version of yourself. And you're creating a new blueprint for that. And this is a timeline where there's more ease, there's more flow. There's not as much struggle. Anything else we need to know about this Flower of Life? Ooh, and then we have the Five of Pentacles coming in. Okay. Again, seems to be the issue. Not to be surprised, since the energy is in the Taurus field right now, meaning for everyone, because that's where the sun is. And a freaking stellium of planets, Uranus, Jupiter, Venus. So you are moving away from a timeline or a blueprint, Earth signs, of feeling alone, feeling rejected, feeling without, feeling like you don't have enough, or maybe you're not even feeling enough like yourself. And you're moving towards a blueprint where you're finally like connecting with others. You're feeling a sense of community. You're feeling like you're connecting with at least another person or other people. And you're doing so from a place of an open heart. You're doing so from a place of like dreams being possible. And it feels like there's a deep connection, like there's a soul energy here that's coming through that is very known, feels very, I don't know if I want to say familiar, but it brings up sense of nostalgia for some reason, like good feelings. What's this? Nine of Wands in reverse. So Seven of Cups. You're going to get a lot of clarity here. You're going to surrender earth signs to something you need to let go. Again, if you want to like stop the struggle bus, yeah, you got an Ace of Pentacles. So there is a new way of making money, new money coming in, a new relationship, new health, new stability, new success, all the things material, tangible, coming in here when you surrender. There's a new opportunity here. And it's all coming together for you. I just feel though, earth signs, you've really got to go deep into your own vulnerability. And it's with the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, I would say this feels like it's something that has felt like it's been at a standstill, something that felt like it was never moving before. It felt stuck, felt like you were making no progress on it before. Now I see that's all opening up. I think also what I'm getting from this Knight of Pentacles is that, it's almost like you're tired of being stuck, and it's like, the only thing left to do is surrender, because you're almost like spinning your wheels in the mud otherwise. What's this Two of Crystals in reverse? Seven of Wands. There's your resistance card. So, Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you're going to be finally coming out of a stuck energy. You're coming out of a place where you weren't sure, do I go this way? Do I go that way? And like I said, I feel like you're making a choice. And I would say that I'm going to tell you straight up, there's a sense when you make this decision, you're not sure. Okay, you don't have all the clarity that you want, but you're also tired of being in the place that you've always been in. And it feels like even though there's a little bit of resistance within you, you still move forward. You move forward. And I think whatever is confusing is going to get revealed here when we look at the High Priestess. So what's this Four of Wands? Four of Pentacles. Okay, we're talking real stability here. You are creating major security and stability, earth signs. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And there's your Two of Swords in reverse again. So I feel like, again, with this Page of Wands in reverse, it feels there's a reason to celebrate. There's a coming together. There's a union. There's a match. Like, again, I keep seeing those sacred geometric, patterns or symbols overlaying on one another, and they're amplifying this. It's making things more secure. I would say that, it feels like excitement may have been stifled in the past, but now, like, I don't think there's a reason to have that excitement stifled. Because again, you're moving forward. And this is the thing, again, you're taking action, you're wanting to move forward, and you're wanting to take swift action, but you can't go too fast because there's a reason here that you're needing to take some time. And I think as you're moving forward in a slower pace, one thing reveals. And so, it's almost like the picture becomes more and more clear for you, earth signs. What's this High Priestess in reverse? The Fool and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I feel like something is revealed to you about your deepest, where you've been kind of holding back on your deepest desires and wishes, something that you've wanted to like move forward on, but you've been a little resistant. You've held yourself back a little. Something feels a little risky or a little scary, with this Fool in reverse. And this is like a deep wish that you've wanted like from the past. Like it doesn't feel like this is something very new in what you've wanted. You've wanted this for a long time. But it also feels like it was almost buried. Like, and I feel like, again, when we talk about the buried treasure, are you willing to go deep enough to find your buried treasure? And it feels like something gets really revealed here on how to on how I feel like you're getting it, actually, or signs. I feel like you're moving towards it. So it's what I'm getting here is like the new beginning of unearthing your buried treasure, whatever that means to you. The thing that you've been needing to go deep within yourself to uncover, to like bring to the surface, is finally getting revealed. So exciting reading, Earth signs. Love it. If you need your own personal, links to book with me are in the description below. Okay. How is that for my Earth signs? Let me know. Okay, I'm doing good on time. Doing good on time. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for sending the love. Hi, Emma. Hi, Steph. Dynamite. Dusty. Hello, Ash Marie. Okay. Water signs, you guys are next. Water signs, you guys are next. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's in store for my water signs? What is What is in store for my water signs? Again, if you're just joining, the retreat was a total success. Loved witnessing the breakthroughs and life transforming experiences. If you would like to come to the next one, September 18th through the 21st, tickets are now on sale. And this will be the last one I hold for probably at least another year to year and a half from now. So, just because there's other things that I'm going to have to tend to in my future, and there's too many unknowns, so I can't commit to it just yet. So, okay, what's in store for my water signs? And I just want to say a quick hello to all of those of you whose partner or friend made them watch this, because I know that that's happening as well. So you're watching from the sidelines. Just want to say hello to you. Let's find out what is happening in the first half of May for my water signs. All right, let's do it. Let's go in. What is the main theme of water signs reading, and what is the potential challenge? What is the main theme of my water signs reading, and what is the potential challenge? Okay. The main theme of your reading is rotation. Let's see what your potential challenge is. Whoa. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, I'm being told to keep that one. Okay. Rotation is the wheel. It's like Jupiter in a sense. It's like things just keep turning. It cycles. So this is about the wheel turning. This is about cycles. Actually, let's just go into that card for you for a second, because it's got a little spider in the center in the web you weave. What web are you weaving here, water signs? And I know that I have strict instructions to give water signs a really good reading from Erica, but I can't fake the cards. Okay. The wheel, monotony, cycles. Rotation is the great alchemical operation of the wheel. Through its circularity, it indicates that work performed again and again and again produces results. It reminds us our efforts are cumulative, not singular. Interesting. Okay. Nor is the work ever fixed or finished. Rather, the alchemist rises each day to tend to the laboratory, to weave their work into the world. It is the epitome of the alchemical axiom. Although changed, I arise the same. So this operation is expressed through images of the circle, the spiral, the Ouroboros, and the wheel. By its non-hierarchical shape, we are tossed back into the spin just when we thought we had it all figured out. Though this stage can be frustrating and cause a fair amount of restlessness, it is at the heart of all spiritual practices. Now, your challenge, water signs, is chaos. Can you embrace the chaos? Can you embrace the unknown? Can you embrace not knowing, being able to see the pattern, right? There is no pattern here, or at least we can't see it. And it's interesting because there is a web on this card, if you can see it there, and there is a spider on this one. So through the unknown, through the chaos, through not having an actual linear pattern or path ahead of you, and knowing that it's never going to truly reveal, the end is never going to reveal itself, it's ongoing. This is something where you need to keep going. You need to keep persisting at. Don't give up, water signs, and embrace the chaos, I would say, because the more you try to figure it out, the more you try to understand, the more you try to find the pattern, to find the solution, it's almost like you almost do yourself a disservice. You actually slow down your progress and you confuse yourself a little bit here, water signs. You are taking I'm hearing you're actually taking yourself out of the game, unbeknownst to you. And it's not, of course, that you're out of the game forever. It's almost like you're like, let me just take a break. Let me just sit on the sidelines for a bit. And on the sidelines is not where you actually want to be. It feels like you're trying to get somewhere. So let's see what comes up in your reading here in your cards. Okay, we have the 8 of Stars in your past. The Devil, but it's in reverse. And the 4 of Crystals. Okay, you were hard at work here, water signs. The Queen of Stars in reverse is coming up here in your current energies. The 3 of Cups in reverse in the heart of your spread. The Temperance card in reverse. Completely understand why. It's all the impatience. There's our Scorpio, Death in reverse. The Self in reverse, which actually I kind of like that that's actually in reverse for you. Okay, and then we have the 2 of Crystals in reverse, one of the cards you actually want to have in reverse. Actually, then the Devil, we want the Devil in reverse. So what is our overall energy? The 9 of Wands. Struggle bus is the main energy of your reading here, which I can see. I feel it. I feel it, water signs. And then we have the Judgment card in reverse. So it feels like you're trying really hard to either course correct or get on a certain path. You're trying to reach a certain level of attainment in some area of your life. But it feels like you feel like you've been on the struggle bus. That's just exactly what's coming to my mouth, my tongue. And you've been working hard. You've been definitely working hard. So I see in your past, you have the 8 of Stars, the Devil in reverse, and the 4 of Crystals. So you've been putting in time, you've been putting in energy. You've been trying to master, for some of you, you've been trying to master something or become more of a master at something. With the Devil in reverse and the 4 of Crystals in reverse, the energy here though is like it feels like you're working from a place to like break free of something that you feel chained to, and something that you're tired of waiting on. Like there's a little bit of restlessness here. You're just like, I don't want to like think about it anymore. I want it to happen now. Like, I'm picking up a lot of impatient energy in your reading, water signs. In your current energies, you have the Queen of Stars, which is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. Okay. So, huh. It feels like you have broken a cycle or a rhythm of energy that, or you're going, I should say, over the next 2 weeks of May, you're going to break a cycle or a rhythm of energy where you either felt exhausted, tired, unnurtured, not taken care of, for some of you, unacknowledged, struggling with finances, maybe struggling with your health. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're breaking up with something. It's some kind of energy you're breaking up with. It's almost like you're unfriending an energy. I think that's maybe more of the thing. You're unfriending an energy that keeps you in a place where you're not just attracting things towards you. It's not like a flow. Like you're not in a nurturing state. I don't know, like you're unfriending an energy. And I think you're doing it rather quickly. It's like almost like there's an impatience here with the Temperance card in reverse. You want it done already. Now, I will warn you, water signs, that you can't control time. As I see the wheel here, the rotation, which I'm reading the Wheel of Time books. Love them. You can't control timing, or time, I should say. And the more that you try to figure out the linear path, the solution, or what it all means, the slower things go for you. So I would say embrace the unknown, embrace the chaos, and don't look for the clear path to walk or the right directions. This is where you have to embrace not knowing. You have to embrace baking a cake with just the ingredients, but not knowing how much of each one you need to put in there. Like, I feel like you have the ingredients. You just are like, well, do I need a cup of this? Do I need a half a cup of that? Do I need 3 eggs? Do I need 1 egg? Like, it feels like you don't get to know that. You just got to start like mixing stuff. You got to start, just putting stuff together, and it's okay if it doesn't work out the first time. There's something within the chaos or the not knowing that you partake in that starts to form and bring together something for you. It brings, again, it's like this idea of things are birthed through chaos, but like you got to keep at it. You can't stop doing it. Like you got to, with the wheel, like you got to practice, keep doing. And when I say doing, I don't mean it from a place of like, run yourself like ragged, but like don't give up is what I want to say. I think that's more like it. And then you have the Death card here in reverse, the Self card in reverse, and the Two of Crystals in reverse. There's something that you need to let go of here, and I think you're going to realize what that is. We'll understand more about this Death card when we get to it, but there's some kind of detachment from your ego or your own sense of identity, who you are, that's coming into play, and that really sets you free. It finally gets movement where the wheels moving, like the things, time's turning, like the sands of time are finally going through, but in your favor, it feels like. Yeah. Okay, let me see. What's this Nine of Wands? The Four of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords and the World card in reverse. Yeah, I think you're putting an end to a contract or a cycle. You're some of you are having a little bit of a come to Jesus moment over the first half of May. What I like about the Queen of Swords is you're getting really strong clarity, which in a way is a bit of a juxtaposition to your entire reading, because you're not getting clarity on what you need to do. You're just getting, or I should say clarity on the path. You're just getting clarity on how you need to move. And it feels like there's like an ending of some kind of contract. It could be a soul contract. It could be a contract that you've negotiated with yourself, with another. But basically what it does is this contract holds you back from achieving the thing you want to achieve. And you're realizing why you're breaking is because there's something about it that you realize is what's the struggle. You get clarity on what's really creating the struggle here for you. What's the 8 of Stars? The 2 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Cups. And the Temperance card. Okay, you've been working at something for a long time, steadily. You are putting in effort. You're investing time, your energy. You're trying to master something, putting in effort. For some of you, this has to do with children. For some of you, you may have this may have been like, how do you take care of your children as you maybe for some of you are coming out of a divorce, or you have already been divorced. For others of you, it feels like, I'm getting this sense of trying to hold it all together energy. Like, how can I hold it all together even though it doesn't feel like it's all together? How can I make it look good on the outside even though on the inside it feels like it's not working? I'm also getting that energy, so I don't know who that applies for. Let's see what this Devil is. This Devil in reverse. You have the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you're trying to break free of not knowing, of things being clouded. As I say that, the moon's coming up. You want so much to just know. You want the certainty, and I just don't think you're going to get it, water signs. There's chaos here. But it's a grand plan coming together. And I would say that the creation will best be served through not a plan, so to speak, or what you perceive to be the plan, but more embracing the flow of movement and energy as it's coming and acting and then moving. And then if you need to readjust, you readjust. But there's something around here where you're trying to figure it out and you just can't. And that's kind of a little bit of your toxic trait here right now, water signs, is that, you can't. It's part of the journey, actually. It's part of, it's about believing in yourself or trusting yourself to just move anyway. What's this 4 of Crystals in reverse? Interesting, because there you have your Queen of Pentacles upright, where here it's in reverse. So you're restless. You're thinking about your own stability. You're thinking about your own security. You're thinking about maybe a certain level of success that you'd like to be acknowledged for, having a certain level of status. For some of you, this is about being a mother. For some of you, this is about being nurturing, or being nurtured, really taking care of yourself, putting you first. Yeah, and there it is. There's your 9 of Wands in reverse. You have to let go of something here. You can't. You're exhausted. You are exhausted. And I think the exhaustion comes because you're trying to fight some kind of energies that you're if you just didn't fight it and you just moved with it, even though you don't know exactly where it's going, you might be better off. What's this Queen of Stars? What's this Queen of Stars in reverse? Okay, so we have the Star in reverse. What else? 10 of Wands. Yeah, there's something, you are realizing something, water signs, about yourself. Or I think about where you're at when it comes to feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling stable, or in your own recognition, your own success, and just realizing that you're working way too hard, or there's some kind of obstacle that's in this energy that you're embodying that is preventing you from like your deepest wishes. For some of you, this is a major healing experience for you with the star in reverse. But I feel though like you're getting ready to say no to it. Like because here, like I think you come up with this big realization. What's this Three of Cups? Because again, it feels like you're either like breaking up or, and when I say breaking up, I don't mean actually breaking up with someone. Breaking up with an energy that is holding you stuck or back or like from really being where you want to be. It's the controlling energy, I want to say. So the Three of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Page of Cups. I think I feel like you divorce an energy or you break up with an energy or you unfriend an energy, and that opens up a new opportunity, a way of loving deeper, a new dream. There's definitely, I want to say, for some reason I'm getting fresh eyes, but there's also a sense of hope that's getting restored here for you in the first half of May once you divorce or from this energy, and you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is something that feels like it has never been moving, and I think it's going to finally like present itself. Like you finally figure out a way. I shouldn't even say you figure out a way. You allow a way to come forward. Yeah, and it's again, Eight of Swords in reverse. You get out of your own head. You get out of your own plan. You get out of like overthinking something. Like you're actually making it more complicated, trying to find a pattern in the chaos. What's this Temperance? Okay. So we have, hold on a second, we have on your Temperance in reverse, which you're very impatient about. We have the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So look, I think, again, you've got the Ace and the Page coming up, both of the Cups. So there's new opportunities for your dreams, for relationships, for love, for wish fulfillment, for emotional fulfillment, for just kind of dreams coming true kind of energy. I think you're really ready to fight for this in a way that it's weird though, because the Five of Swords, it can be chaos in a bit. It's not so much chaos, but more of like a struggle, like an argument, a fight. But I'm not really getting that energy. You might be struggling with just embracing like the universal energies that are trying to like spin all around you. And you're just like, you may feel like the universe is spinning a web around you in many ways. But I also like the Five of Swords is an energy that's like willing to go the distance. Like you're willing to like fight for something. Something's meaningful to you, something you want. And I get, even though there's again, I feel like clarity's coming in, but it's not clarity of the path. It's clarity on how to move. My nose is going to sneeze. Okay. Death card. Death card. The Nine of Cups. Death card in reverse. What else do we need to know? Okay, the Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Hangman in reverse. So, again, it's like, I want to say actually with this Death card in reverse, what I'm getting for you more so, water signs, is that something that you've wanted that I don't know if you felt like it was, I don't know if you let it die in the past or you thought it was dead, but how you're going to get there, I don't know why I keep wanting to say how you're going to get there is going to be very different than how you think you're going to get there. You've got to be willing to dance and move with the winds of change and the way the pattern is forming. And again, it's not going to look like a pattern to you. It's going to look like pure chaos. But I'm getting that when you divorce this energy, like you get a whole perception shift or a new way of seeing things, or like you're going to get an aha moment here. And it's really related to like your deepest wishes and dreams. And it feels like something like that felt like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. Maybe it's like this way or at all, but it just feels like it's not dead. What's the Self card? And again, this is like ego has to be removed here. And as I say that, yeah, okay. 4 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. When you get out of your own way, when you stop identifying with something that really doesn't serve you well, and I would say that it is something that keeps your status in a lower level, or it keeps your acknowledgement in a lower level. When you let go of that identity, you set yourself free. You get to enter into this reality or this world that you're creating from a much more abundant place, a place that actually attracts more money, it attracts more value, it attracts more investment, it attracts, I don't know, just more fulfillment, but from a very safe and secure place, something for the long term. What is this 2 of Crystals in reverse? Ha! Ooh, okay. We have the Devil and we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, the Devil was in reverse up here. You know what? I'm getting called to pull another card. Yeah, okay. The 9 of Swords. Look, you are going to see exactly what you need to see when it comes to what holds you back from your biggest wishes and dreams. 10 of Cups. What can I say? It's coming up in everyone's reading. There's something about our long-term happiness, what we want for total fulfillment. You are going to see the thing that keeps you shackled, whether it feels like it's more of an anxiety or a fear that you're going to see, and you're going to break free of it. I feel like you're breaking free of it. Like you're getting movement, you're getting unstuck, you're seeing exactly what you need to do. It requires you absolving some part of your own ego or identity that you've attached yourself to. And I would say that, again, it's an identity that is less than, that is not as abundant as the thing that you're trying to create, that is being created around you, but it's coming in a very chaotic form. So I don't know if that makes sense, water signs. Let me know. It's a bit of a cryptic reading, I feel like. I don't know. Did it make sense? It feels like it's going in the right direction though, so that's good. Water signs. It feels like, again, I feel I should do a video on this because I do feel like we're approaching like a timeline. I don't want to say it's a jump. I want to say it's more of like a I don't know if it's a restructuring, but I want to say restructuring for more stability, for more form. Like we've been there, but it's not solid yet. So I think that's coming in. Okay. So, let me know, water signs, how that resonated. All right, so we're going to be going on to, let me hold on a second. Air signs at the 133 mark. I did that on purpose. All right, let's get into air signs. I got to finish your reading in 27 minutes. So I've been doing pretty good at getting the readings read in a timely manner. That damn devil, air signs, wants to keep showing itself for you. All right. Let's see. Again, if you need your own reading, if you're just joining, links to book a reading, book a healing session, coaching session are in the description below. If you'd like to join Alchemy, we'd love to have you as part of our family. Meet like-minded souls, get the support you need. Been dropping some fire meditations in the Alchemy group lately. Everyone's been loving them. And it's been really cool to see some of the manifesting results from people using them. So if you're looking for community, that is there as well. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's in store for my air signs for the first half of May. What is in store for the first half of May? All right, what is the main theme of air signs reading, and what is the potential challenge? Okay, the theme of your reading is against nature. So you might be resisting something here, air signs. Not really kind of following maybe your intuition, maybe your own instincts, maybe the way the energies are trying to like guide you. You might be just going, it feels like you're going against nature. And it would have something to do, here's your challenge. It's autumn. So this tells me like you're trying to bring something to fruition. You're trying to bring in your harvest. You're trying to bring in something that is going to sustain you for a long period of time where you're going to need it. So, you're fighting something here, air signs. You might be getting in your own way. So let's go into the cards and find out what do we need to know about the past here for, because it feels like you can have your benefits, your rewards, your fruits of your labor, like your efforts. Okay, we have the High Priestess coming in, but you're fighting something, and it feels like you don't even know you're in your own way, or something's in your own way that you think needs to be there. I don't know. Let me see. What do we need to know about the past here? Ooh, the Empress, High Priestess, and the Empress. Look at that. And then the Knight of Stars. Sudden stop. Halt. No passing go. Coming into, okay, the current energies. We have the Six of Stars. The Nine of Crystals. See, fear, anxiety in the heart of your spread, stress, worry, insomnia. All right, we have the Nine of Wands coming in, and then we have the Ace of Cups coming into your near future. You have the Self card upright. Right where it was last time, but it was in reverse in water signs reading. And you have the Star card finishing your reading here. Okay. Ooh, overall energy, King of Wands, but the Three of Crystals is underneath it. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It feels like you're in separation from something here, air signs. So there's deep motivation. You're motivated, or you're really wanting to go for something. You're really trying to achieve something. I would say like you're so certain. I'm getting the sense you're so certain about like how to go about it. But I feel like you're in your own way and you don't realize it. And you may need to make some adjustments here. I don't exactly know what the adjustments are, but it would be more about like, again, going with the flow, going with the way the energies are trying to guide you. But yeah, For some of you, you might be experiencing some sort of, you may have gone through some kind of pain or suffering that's kind of catapulted you into like a driving force to approach something, to conquer something, to attain, to achieve. For some of you, again, because it's the wands, this is either something very spiritual in nature for you, or it's either very creative, passionate, exciting, something that excites you, makes you feel alive. But you're really, okay, it's almost like I'm hearing like you're going for broke. It's like you're really going for it. But underlying it all is an energy that's pain and suffering. And it's almost like I feel like that needs to maybe be cleared to help like get you out of your own way, because it might be driving you in a direction that you don't want to be going. So let me just see. Okay, so before I go into the cards, so you have the High Priestess, the Empress, and then the Knight of Stars in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you got some sort of intuitive understanding of like really what it is that you wanted. I feel like you feel very pulled towards something. Something was magnetizing you towards something. And it was, the Empress is telling me something you deeply desire, something you really wanted. Maybe it was a person, maybe it was a thing. I don't know, a path, but it's something that you felt would just completely make you feel so full of life and maybe love, abundance. I don't know, but there's just like, you feel so filled up with life. And then it all came to a screeching halt here. Knight of Stars in reverse. Something just kind of stopped you in your tracks, or it felt like you got stopped in your tracks, or I don't know, just lack of movement. Something just stopped. And then you, in your current energies, you have the Six of Stars, the Nine of Crystals, the Nine of Wands. All right, look. You're trying to find a balance here. You're trying to like, I'm seeing you're trying to find balance. You're trying to find like how to make this work. How do I receive? How do I give and receive? Maybe you were looking for reciprocity in a situation. But I just feel like you just have some kind of mental block around this, air signs. There's something you're really struggling with here. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to call the cards in like when I clarify. But what I do see in your future is I see the Ace of Cups, the Self, and the Star. So I feel like the first half of May might be a little tricky for you. You're going to have to face some things. But it looks like it leads you to a really good place, because I'm seeing like new opportunities here that are potentially related to your future dreams and goals. When it comes to things that are very meaningful to you, some sort of maybe emotional fulfillment or a sense of new attachment to love. And I say that in a good way. But I just see like a sense of peace coming in for you, air signs. If you can deal with this up here, with the Self and the Star card, I feel like you are, I'm getting a bit of a different read off this card for you than I did for water signs. You look in the mirror, air signs, and you see the truth of something. And I want to say for some of you, you see the value of yourself. You see what you're capable of. You see, it's almost like you start to believe in yourself more. I see a very positive way of you perceiving yourself coming up. And I think that that's what's going on here, is that there might be some, because there is some kind of suffering or separation and pain from maybe you even achieving this goal, whatever this is, whether it's coming into alignment with someone who is a leader, or is a fire sign, or has great aspirations and dreams for business. But I just, maybe spiritual, but I feel like overall though, there's some sort of separation that you're going to have to face here. So let's kind of go in and see, what's this King of Wands that finally allows for you to get your bounty, like you get your, you finally get to receive the fruits of your labor, your hard work. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is about ending a really old cycle of limiting beliefs, fears, things that really keep you, I want to say, constantly stressed. What else is this Five of Wands, or King of Wands about? The Seven of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're having a hard time opening yourself up to receiving something or finding a balance that allows you to receive. Because you're working hard, or you're planting, you're putting efforts in, you're investing in something, whether it's time, energy, money. But you're stressed about like either your ability to have things come towards you, receive money, stability, security, tangible goods, material things, resources, gifts. I don't know, but you're highly motivated to achieve something, but there's a separation here underneath it all, a pain, a suffering that is dictating where it actually goes. What's this High Priestess? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. So I think you really were, there was some inner conflict that you had here, but I feel like you surrendered. You didn't fight it. It's interesting because I feel like you were following your intuition here. But even despite the conflict, you're like, I'm surrendering. I'm going to go with this flow. And I think you got a taste with the Empress here, or something rose up here to show itself, this Empress, whether it just came into your life or you finally see it. Interesting. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands both in reverse, but they're upright in your main spread. I think you saw something you wanted, and for a moment you believed you could have it, and then you didn't. And you just thought, oh, I gotta struggle. I don't want to say you thought you had to struggle, but it's like there's this, I don't know, you started putting up like hurdles and things that you needed to be jumped over and in order to achieve it. Because we have the Knight of Stars here in reverse. You lost your confidence. You maybe tried to manipulate a situation, or thought there was a way to work it. And I say that just because it feels like whatever way you chose, it's going against the flow of nature. Like what's this Knight of Stars? The Two of Stars in reverse. Sorry, the Two of Swords. Did I say Two of Stars? Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords in reverse. All the movement. You follow your intuition. You're like taking action from your heart. You're like, yeah, I'm going to follow my bliss. I'm going to follow my joy. Or there was some kind of offer that was brought towards you, and then everything just stopped. You thought the whole path opened up, and it just stopped. Or really slowed down. What's the Six of Stars? What's the Six of Stars? We have the Moon in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. I think you're gonna be made an offer here, air signs, or maybe you're making someone an offer. I don't know, but there's an opportunity with this, but something about it isn't right. Something about it doesn't sit well. And that's what's creating all this anxiety. What's this Nine of Crystals? What's this? Huh. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay. You have the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Magician. You are really stressed about like maybe not knowing if you're doing the right thing. You want something to work. You want something to get to come together. You want there to be harmony and a little bit more levity in the situation. But the truth of the matter is it feels like you're healing from something. And this stress is impacting how you're manifesting or bringing something together, creating it. So the path, like of how you're trying to create it, like the decision you're making or the choices you're making are coming from an underlying place within you that is still attached to this pain or suffering or separation or whatever it is within you. And I think you start to realize it. You start to understand it more, air signs. What's this Nine of Wands? Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Tower in reverse. You were trying really hard to avoid something that is unavoidable. And it's bringing a surprise. It's bringing a shaky ground. Whatever felt stable is not going to feel stable. And I think that might be it, is that you're trying to go about things in a too stable way or secure. Like maybe you're playing it safe is what I want to say. Or you need it to feel safe. And it's taking a lot of energy from you. But reality is, it feels like you kind of gotta let go of that, of the way that you thought you needed to do things. Because it's exhausting you. And it's not bringing the fruits of your labor for you. It's not like allowing you to harvest what it is that you've put so much energy into, or what you want to at least enjoy. What's this Ace of Cups? What's this Ace of Cups? Okay, this Four of Cups. This is something you've been wanting. This is something you've been asking for, trying to, like, you've been asking the universe, you've been praying, you've been like trying to attract it to you. You've been wishing for it. But we have the Devil here. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Look. There is something you're stressing over, and it's creating all the resistance to you actually being able to enjoy something that you've worked really hard for, or that you're trying to achieve. And I think that you are going to have this new opportunity come to you when you let go of the fear, when you let go of stressing how to do it, or you let go of the way you think you need to do it, or the way it's supposed to happen. And I will say there is a sense of the way you're looking at yourself, or the way you perceive yourself, a sense of identity with the ego. But yeah, again, it's like Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Like, can you really do it? Like, I feel like, again, like this is exactly what I felt when I saw the card originally. There's a sense of like, you don't see yourself as being able to do it. Like there's a sense of disbelief in yourself, or wavering beliefs, wavering trust, wavering faith. Tell me more about this Self card. Ten of Cups in reverse. It just feels like everything you want is always so far away, like it's not there within your reach. Like it's gonna never be able to have it. But I feel like you're gonna. Yeah. Okay. Look. Queen of Cups, you're emotionally not in alignment with it. It's because you've got to do something about this thing that you've been separated or you went through pain. When you heal that, everything starts to shift for you. It starts to open up. And I think you can actually do it faster than you think, air signs, but you've separated yourself from something unnecessarily. And then through that separation, you're so focused on something else and not realizing that thing that you separated from, or that separation energy and just in general, is what's driving this whole thing. So what's the Star card? The Eight of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. This is something, again, that felt like it wasn't going anywhere. That it felt halted, it felt stopped, but it's coming together. It's two things coming together as one. It's about making a decision for some of you with the Lovers card here. You're going to be making a decision about like your biggest dreams and wishes, something you desire a lot. And then we have the Star again on it. Okay. You have an opportunity here to harvest something really big here, air signs. There's something like there's a separation. There's something you separated yourself from, or created pain, or you experienced pain or something, and you've tried to like brush it under the rug, or you pretend it's not a big deal. But I feel like once you deal with that, things really open up for you and new opportunities start to come in. And I think that you're going to really see also that I think the separation has to do with the belief in yourself, a belief in like your own abilities to be successful, your own ability to actually achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Maybe it's a sense of love. Maybe it's a sense of your own higher intuition, a sense of connectedness. But it just like all of that is tied to like you feeling successful about having everything that you ever wanted. Again, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups has come up in everyone's reading. So we're dealing with big abundance here, especially with Jupiter and Taurus. Venus is going to meet up with Jupiter and Taurus. Like there's something like that's really kind of making us look at our own personal value, how we see ourselves and how we attract more. So air signs, that's my reading for you. So I think you can shift that. Let me know if that resonated with you. I'm just going to clear some cards off the deck. So, oh, yay. Did it in under 2 hours. All right. So, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up. Let's see. Erica Martino's in here too. Awesome. So, again, I'm going to say, retreat September 18th through the 21st. If you'd like to come, link is in the description below. Seems that we have these massive Kundalini awakenings at them, which just is so mind blowing to watch. I love watching it happen. It's like so cool. It's yeah. And then also if you need your own personal reading, all of that links are in the description below. Guys, I love you. And I feel like you might get another video from me before the end of the week. So stay tuned. All right, guys, have a great evening and I'll speak with you